Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, and everybody on the West Coast. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, and everybody else in between this great, big, beautiful country of ours. How the hell you doing? What do you know? What do you say? What's up? What's happening? It's Wednesday. Hump Day. Peaches decided to join us early, which is freaking great. She didn't use my back as a climbing thing. I don't know how them scratches are. I haven't been able to get anybody to look at them. I felt them. They're there, but I can't tell. I don't think they're going to get. Maybe they will. I'll put some first aid cream on them. So, Trump supposedly pulled a coup on the American people with his settlement slush fund, the Democrats are calling it, that is going to compensate everybody that was unjustly and unfairly treated by the Biden administration. Really? Okay. And the way they have it worded with this settlement, not only that, but all of his family, Trump and his family, and everybody else in his family, forever and forevermore. Like, this is like a fairy tale. Forever and forevermore. The IRS or any of its treasury or anybody else that has a mind cannot do an investigation on them. Really? And apparently these people are scratching their head about how do we fight against this? It can't, it's like this tall giant ladder in court because it was a lawsuit or something. How do you do it? How can you say, but anyway, I had an idea. And I'm going to blow this by you, and you tell me what you think. Oh, hey, yeah, how you doing, United States? How you doing, Canada? United Kingdom, hi. How you guys doing, man? Ukraine? I know you're there. I know you're there. You know I'm here, and I'm always freaking talking, right? So, anyway, I hope you're doing good. I hope you ain't got no Rugrats crumb munchers running around. If you do, it's nap time. You got homeschool kids. It's time for a break. Give them an Xbox, PlayStation, iPhone, iPad, whatever, all that stuff. Put some headphones on. Give them some headphones on. If your kid's in school or supposed to be in school and they're not in school and it's nice outside, kick their ass outside. Okay, I got that away. It's not a kid's show, so I'm going to screw up. Man, I know David Muir, or Walter Cronkite or any of them other guys. Walter Klondike. Great Walter. Chet and David. That's from old shows I watched, Anyway, here's my idea. What if the next president signs an executive order abolishing that? I wonder if that would work. Signs in abolishing this slush fund, this weaponization, whatever. Sign an executive order. No money is to be distributed by this. This entity no longer exists. It's an illegal entity. How about that? Can you make it an illegal entity? There's 5 men. This is, see? Supreme Court gave him the ticket when they made the decision about crimes. I bet they're ruining the day right now. They're probably not. They're probably in on it, but So I'm thinking maybe some kind of an executive order might stop this shit. With the next president, that's not going to be till 2028. I'm lost. I'm lost. It means like my people like no. I'm lost. It's insane. Do you hear her in the background? I've been having a hell of a time with my hose and changed my cannula. That's this thing. The other day. Could not get and I don't want to touch the machine. The machine has been very, very good. For, a couple months now, I haven't had to touch it. But the change in the weather, so. But anyway, put this cannula on, and man, it's just like, so miserable. I figured I'll give it a day to adjust, No, day went by, no, it didn't work. So, I decided I'll change the swivel. There's a swivel between the main hose and the 7-foot cannula. I changed that, and still no good. Finally, last night, I decided I'm going to change the swivel again. It's like a mismatch thing, You miss and match it until you get it right. That's pretty much what I did. Here she goes. She's going down. She said, I've had enough of you. You talk too much. Oh, that tastes good. Anyway. We're having a mixture of sun and clouds and a storm and all this other crazy shit. I don't know how you're doing. How you doing? So, anyway, we're almost back to normal. For a while, there was freezing in the morning and heat in the afternoon and heat one day and freezing the next day and hail and snowflakes and rain, and you get all four of them seasons in one day. What the hell's snow doing out there? It's May. Why is it snowing in May? We aren't in Canada. Oh, well, my friend was showing me that, or putting it up on Threads. It was freaking amazing. It was like snow. Snow? And it's like, and the lady loves it. She's like, yeah, I love, she said, I hate summer. It's like, it's only a couple weeks here. It's summer, but man, the damn bugs come out. So I can see that. So I had to drive from Pittsburgh to Philadelphia a long time ago. And you go across this bridge, Harrisburg, the capital. And they have these damn bugs. It was ridiculous. These flying damn bugs. And they just, I forget what the name of them are. Maybe somebody can help me out here. But they kept smashing against the windshield. And the more I tried to use the wipers, the worse it got. I could barely see. And this shit was like, I don't know, some kind of greasy gunk with their guts. These bug guts everywhere. I mean, I finally got this over to where I could pull over to try to wipe that shit off. And, it wouldn't come off. It was like, how do you people live like that? And then I hear that they do that every year. They spray to go ahead and try to knock them bugs down, them fly bugs, whatever the hell they are. I don't know what they are, but they fly. They almost, but they're not quite. almost look like, kind of like dragonflies when they fly, but they don't have that long thing at the end. They're just like with the wings and shit, you know. Something out of a goddamn horror show or whatever. Yeah, so that's that. Where are we going? What are we doing? What do you guys got for me? What? 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 What do we do? What did we do? Let me see. No. Okay, so let's see. Here you go, NPR. Here we go. Now, if these guys, I'm gonna be so. Oh no! Big news! A rare Ebola strain is spreading with no vaccine. Here's what you need to know. The outbreak is being called the perfect storm. How did it start? What are the characteristics of the strain that's causing it, and how much of a threat is it to global health? And we got this yahoo in Washington that snorts cocaine off of toilet seats. Really? Yep, we do. Barney Frank, remember him? Anybody remember Barney Frank? A former congressman and gay rights pioneer, dies at 86. He was an actual first openly gay congressman. Okay. How one Oregon city, I'm just reading the headlines right now. You know, I got to get out of there. We got to take care of the people here. You know what I mean? How one Oregon city has raised $1 billion for climate change. The Portland Clean Energy Fund has raised $1 billion for climate change action via a retail tax on large corporations in the city. Other cities are starting to shape similar funds. Oh, what the hell is that? No, I don't want that. No. This is all. Former Spanish Prime Minister Zapatero is under investigation. Spanish court is investigating former Prime Minister Jose Luis Rodriguez Zapatero for allegedly influence peddling and other possible crimes tied to a government airline bailout. See what happens when you got everybody on one side of the field that has the ball and they're not going to give it to anybody else? That's what's going on with our Congress and everything else. They're just sitting back and letting Trump do whatever the fuck he wants. Excuse my language. No checks and balances. And all the Democrats can do is sit there and scream and whine and complain and everything else. And it's like, do something. And then they're like throwing it on the public. Hey, you don't like this? Vote. Yeah, we've been voting. We've been voting. Nothing's been changing. What? Beyond me, folks. I'll tell you the truth about me. When I got out of the Marine Corps, I was like an animal. I was really bad. Really, really bad. Bad alcohol problem. They used to call me case a day Chuck from one job I used to work at. Because it was a strip mall, and I worked in the shop, and a couple doors down in the strip mall was a beer distributor. And behind that strip mall was the apartment building where I lived. So every day I'd walk past that beer distributor, pick up a case of beer, walk it up to the back of my apartment up there and drink it. Damn near a case a day, man. I got the cheapest goddamn swill that you could ever drink. It was a light beer. Might as well taste like water, but it did the job. Kept me buzzed. And didn't break the bank. So, man, where was I at? What was I talking about? I have no clue. I'll have to rewind this tape after it's done, this video, and say, what was he talking about? So anyway, it'll come to me. Let's just do something else. And now for something totally. I got you guys. Hooked. They're like, what the hell was he going to say? That's how you get an audience there, buddy. Uh-huh. Oh, my God. Okay. Okay, where were we at? Maybe this is what. Oh, yeah, okay. So, yeah, about the government. There, see, this just refreshed my mind. So, it's up to, I was like, okay, so, yeah. And I could never trust myself with a gun. Because I would have probably shot somebody in anger. I even had a rifle when I got out. I bought a rifle before I got out and brought it home with me. And it sat in a closet and at home. And away from me, because it was at my mother's house, and I decided I ain't bringing that to my apartment. No. I'll either use it on myself or be mad and get somebody else to that. So anyway, I ended up transferring it over to a guy that I had worked with on the boats. So, but with all this shit going on, folks, I am so half tempted to go down there and buy a bunch of shit. You know? A bunch of shit. I don't know. Governor Maura Healey. This is reposted by Essence of RBG. And I'm on Blue Sky. I'm not going to stay here long because it's repost, folks. President Trump's cuts mean fewer frontline staff, longer waits, and delays in care for our veterans. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's something else he did to screw over the veterans. The Veterans Overseas, he wiped out all the references to the black veterans overseas at a memorial somewhere. I can't remember where it's at. I was straight. But anyway, yeah. Yeah. And on top of that, getting rid of the female and the black officers. Hegseth, he's actually, he's a bigot. He's got Trump's blessing, which is so. God, get rid of all of them. It's just, you can't. Okay, so anyway, she goes on. That's not how we treat the people who served our country. No shit. In Massachusetts, we're investing in services, support, and care because doing right by veterans isn't optional. It's our responsibility. Doge broke something at the VA. Massachusetts veterans are paying the price. Yeah. They did. They tore a bunch of stuff up. There's so many things that aren't working now. So many things that aren't working now. because of all the massive cuts. All these lives have been destroyed. And everybody around, everybody just like, even me, you forget about it. You forget about it. But it's so depressing when you think about it, That's rough. It's rough. It's terrible. All the people that got... And then he's going to do this with this fund to give these guys that righteously got spanked and thrown in jail and fined and had their lives ruined, he's going to give them money. Tell me the crime doesn't pay. Crime pays all right. Okay, so here's the twist. I don't know how far this is going to go, but this is from Raleigh. Officers who defended Capitol from rioters sued to block payouts from the $1.8 billion anti-weaponization fund. I'm hoping. So they're suing to block it. So this is all lawsuits now. Forget about the law getting involved. You can't. You with the DOJ the way it is and Trump's right-hand man at the helm, ain't nothing going to get investigated. Nothing. Boy. Portia McGonigal. More right-wing media takeovers. Media Sky on James Murdoch acquires New York Magazine, Vox, and the Hollywood Reporter. James Murdoch reveals deal for New York Magazine. And this is what? The Hollywood Reporter. Oh, it's Cordio Vox. VOX. And that says the Hollywood Reporter. So the Hollywood Reporter, I guess, I don't know. The media Scion also picked up explainer site Vox. And its podcast assets. It's freaking Mangled News, folks. Site Vox and its podcast assets with Vox Media CEO Jim Bankoff set to join Lupa. Don't even ask me who Lupa is. I have no idea who that guy is. Portia goes on, Portia McGonigal. The deal gives Murdoch control over the prominent magazine, which includes sub-brands like The Cut, Vulture, Intelligencer, The Strategist, Curbs, and Grub Street, as well as Vox.com, which originated the explainer news format and produces popular shows like Today. Wow. Explained, the podcast networks include shows like Pico with Kara Swisher and Scott Galloway, Criminal, and Where Should We Begin with Esther Perel. Didn't see that. Oh my God. Reposted by, here we go, Lucky You. And reposted Scott Dworkins. Governor Abigail Spanberger is a former CIA officer who knows exactly what weapons of war look like. She just signed a ban on assault weapons and high-capacity magazines in Virginia. And the regime is furious. Hit the like button if you stand with her and read the full story. Virginia just did what Congress won't. Terrible news for Trump, his regime, and the gun lobby. Great news for us. Oh. She just signed a ban on assault weapons and high-capacity magazines in Virginia. Way to go, lady. It's more Scott Dworkin. While D.C. Republicans offer thoughts and prayers, Virginia just took action. While D.C. Republican, okay, thoughts. Virginia just took action. Governor Abigail Spanberger just officially banned assault weapons, and the NRA is in full meltdown. Ain't that cool? Ain't that cool? What we got to do, first thing we got to do, we have to get rid of ICE. We have to completely, we have to get that back to that little unit that it used to be, take all their weapons back, because they got as much weapons now probably as a goddamn army. Release all of the legally people that are here from those detention centers. Close down all those detention centers that they've been buying. I don't know how we're going to get out of this. There's just so much to do. So, hey, man, let's go over to Threads. People say, hey, man, what the hell's wrong with you? Right, yeah. What did I say about reposting? Marina Barbaste reposted a May A100 Ro Kana. My good friend Thomas Massey lost because he had the guts to stand up to Epstein class and against the war. Stand up to the Epstein class and against the war. Okay. Kit Kat 579. Memories and reminders of my mom have been popping up everywhere this week. And this picture is no exception. Okay, it's like her mom. My mom loved to tell the story of the time she and a friend were hitchhiking in the early 70s when a man pulled over to give them a ride. My mom, in her adorable ditziness, didn't acknowledge that. He did not speak one word, or her friend's frenzy whispered, trying to get her attention as she's throwing all her bags in the dude's car. Finally, her friend said, what? Now, look, I got to go further here. Finally, her friend said, in a loud whisper, Connie, he's not wearing pants. My mom, horrified, pulled the bags out as quickly as she had thrown them in and sent him on his way. This is one of the many, many times angels were looking out for this walking catastrophe. Anyway, prompt for image below. What the hell, prompt for image below? Oh, okay. So, yeah, okay. So there's a prompt for chat GPT of a woman hitchhiking. Okay, so there. Okay, anxious opposition. That's anxious _ opposition. Andrea Thompson. These are great people. Got to follow them. And I'm almost done. Jeez. I'm just here to remind you that Charlie Kirk was a horrible person and nothing will ever change that. These people. Imagine _ a unicorn _ on _ weed. What is this? There's no picture. I know this person. And she says, I have stickers. No, you don't. Now her picture shows up. Candy Skull 66. That's the big people are complaining about Threads. They don't have the iPhones. They don't have a place for whatchamacallit, stickers. There's more in this saga that I'll go into later. I'm done. It's 30 minutes. Geez, that went fast. Okay, I'll say bye to these guys. Say goodbye to you. I'll see you Monday. And I'll try to lower my voice and give you the stereo. The FM, I'll try to give you the FM voice. Okay? So I had to do that for when I was the voice of Pittsburgh. So oh, God, give me strength. play it. Can you hear it in the background? I'll be real quiet. Let me see if it's coming across. Yeah, it's coming across. Okay, goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. You guys behave yourself, and see you Monday, something like that, okay? Goodbye, 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 goodbye. Let's say goodbye to you guys. Ooh, okay, let's say goodbye to you guys.